Good evening and welcome to the stream. I believe I owe you a pronunciation, Gleaser. I forgot to do that yesterday. For the find the word again. Here it is. It should be the word. And the pronunciation would be Vaðla heiðar vegavinnu verkfara geymslu skúr lykla kippur hringurinn. An easy mouthful. Sounds reach tougher than it is to pronounce, but no doubt tough to pronounce for a non-Icelander. We do a similar thing as the Germans do. We take different words and we put them together to form new ones, and this is an extreme example of that. It's barely legal in a sense because probably close to breaking grammar laws, but it's still a valid word. And a weird example of how you can splice words together to form new ones. And enough Icelandic grammar. We have other tasks for tonight, including a world of Xeen. We left the game here last time around, struggling around the volcano, really in territory that is quite a bit more difficult than we can actually handle realistically, but yeah, I'm very stubborn. We were supposed to solve some quest here around the volcano for the guy in the castle. So, damn dragon. Now, our main problem here really is that is the fact that we're running out of gems in a really bad way. I need to turn down the game audio quite a bit. It's way too loud in this game. Music is fine, but the sound effects are way too high. Yeah, that's I think the same way we died last time. I think I've might have lost the keyboard. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Yeah, keyboard doesn't work. Let's reset the machine. have to load the game again. Doesn't really matter. Let's do a quick hardware reboot. Most low deluxe. Hey there, Broomhatter. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Game was teasing us a bit here. Lost the keyboard. Kind of need a keyboard to play this game. So quick restart. What we realized last stream was that there's an interesting way to fight these, which we can use, which is we can fire off spells from within the volcanoes. The monster can't see us. Which is mighty handy. Not sure whether this is intentional or whether we just discovered an interesting way to cheat. But, nonetheless, it does work. The dragon is not able to move beyond the barriers of the volcano, so it's not able to come in here and hurt us. And that means we're free to slowly kill it off using less powerful spells, which also saves us a little bit in the gem department. Yeah, it's I can't really say it's much of a skill level as such, but there is definitely a learning curve without a doubt, and there's a certain degree of there's definitely a certain degree of unforgivingness in at least some of them, but they're not all as bad. This one is more forgiving than game number 3 in the series was, and that one was more forgiving than game number 2. So it does get slightly easier. Yeah, this is definitely a 2.5D game. I'm not going to be mapping the river of lava now, because we take so much damage stepping into it that we sort of can't justify it. It's also very difficult for us to see whether this is a square we can actually step into or not. That lizardy thing there in the middle is a pain in the ass. Tried approaching it a few times. Tough as nails. Now What's this? A dragon cave. Okay. We have absolutely no business being there at the moment. That was not... I've had better ideas. Can't take this dragon like this. You need to be... Need to have better shelter. Can't take these acid blows. Where are we here? Yeah, that's right. If we jump over here to the other side, we need to find shelter pretty quickly. Where's the dragon that was here before? Nowhere to be seen. Yeah, he's quite tough. The funny thing about the music is that when the tune ends, it doesn't always repeat. You sort of have to nudge the game into allowing you to play it again. There is that damn thing. Jump right into this. Just a way to approach this. A nice little cheat that we found here. I think that's how you're supposed to deal with this thing. But you can't fire this acid through the volcano. But you don't actually seem to get any prize for beating him using this relatively silly method. There's that thing. Can we beat this thing through this as well? Possibly we can. Using clerical magic, perhaps. We definitely have. A problem with gems. We're definitely running out of gems. Brings a new element of preserving resources into the game. Which means that our spell casting is definitely more limited. This was really never a problem in game number 3. It is a problem in game number 2 for parts of the game at least. You really can't start using the higher level spells until later in the game, but the difference there is that the monsters all respawn, so it's fairly easy to just go back and do the same fights again and again, particularly if you have fights that get you lots of gems. It's not so easy in this game. There are undoubtedly areas where we can get gems, but need to pay some thought into where those might be. We've emptied our arsenal of these spells, and he's still not dead. I think the only spell that we have which doesn't require gems to cast for the sorcerer is the magic arrow spell. It's basically a level 1 spell. You can fire it 30 times. As the man said, whatever works. Might not work, we might run out of spell points. At some point, we must have not sure, that's next on the agenda. Here we have a different selection of spells, because the ranger has both the clerical and sorcerer spells, just a weaker level of them. So he has, for example, the frostbite. No, we can't fire any arrows. So that was dumb. Really stupid. Might be able to get here and rest. Yes. So we can attempt this nonsense again. There he is. Hello there, 48k RAM. Welcome in. We're using interesting ways of beating these fire monsters. Getting away with it. That's fine. Use whatever works. One of those column types. Did you reinstall OBS? This really is an excellent way to do this. Yeah. Winter bloatware is definitely a thing. Absolutely terrible sometimes. We finally got some gems for beating some of these monsters. They're very stingy. A lot of them. Which is why we ran out of gems. Literally ran out. Okay. Which is why we're using all of these spells that don't require any gems, which means this takes a while, but we're used to that. And, this method of hiding within the lava is really helping us quite a bit, because it seems that these monsters either can't see us or can't traverse into the lava. So we can fire off as many spells as we please. And even go back and rest, start again. Yeah, I've had that happen a few times for the acre RAM when I'm doing work on OBS and someone follows me and the alert fires off. It's really something. I tend to play 3 games. There are 3 weekly streams. There's the Wednesday World of Commodore stream. We're playing Sack there, and there's the Friday, Free DOS Friday, which is always a DOS game. We're playing Lands of Lore there, and then there's the Sheltem Saturday, which is always Might and Magic, just a different Mights and Magic. We played number 2 on the Mac, played number 3 on the Amiga, and now we're playing number 4 and 5 on the PC. That's my way of shaking up the schedule a little bit. I like having a bit of a break in between streams. I find it helps me focus better on the games instead of just playing the same game night after night. Really is. A massive pain in the ass to traverse this area because you can't see where you're going at all. Not sure I saved there. I need to resurrect the... And I need to raise him from the dead. That's going to cost us 10 gems that we really don't have. Now we only have 9 again. What a pain in the ass. I just did this again. But at least this time we can load, which we will. I'm going to see if I can make it over to that stone part. What's the best way to get there? It's okay to do it once. Not so good to do it twice. We can't find a way to do this Need to find a path. Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes I don't really play any games except the except these streams that I do. We can jump over this, right? Yes, we can. Can't rest here, obviously. Can't go here either. We can sidestep, go forward. Yes. Survived at least. This is basically what I was looking for. Need somewhere where we can actually see what's happening. Let's go over here. Sort of can't see the forest for the trees here. I need to there's another one of these monsters over here. This is probably just another piece of lava. This probably is as well. Yeah, it is. So it's going forward. So if we want to rest, we need to go here. Oh, let's save here. We need to finish off this guy. Forgot to jump over. I've been smart. Yeah, my friend suffers badly from the motion sickness thing. I sometimes get it as well. Depends a little on the game. My friend swears that playing at a very high frame rate solves it for him. Oh, he now has a 144 Hz monitor, and he tries to play all his games in at least 90 to 100 FPS. He says it helps quite a bit. He just lowers the resolution until he can play them at that frame rate. Don't know if you tried that. He swears by it. Takes forever to take down these guys. Yeah, Castle Wolfenstein, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Wolf 3D was really the one. I enjoy these games. I played almost all of the Far Cry ones. the Half-Life as well. Currently making my way through Far Cry Primal. It's an okay game. Fight a few frostbites to take these guys down. This is a nice way of doing this, although it takes a while. Yeah, I never get this motion sickness playing 2D games. Don't know why, just isn't a thing. Damn it. I have to do this again. I screwed this up. Many people also complain about the virtual reality giving you motion sickness, and that might also be due to the frame rate. I find that if I play with G-Sync turned on, it's better than with it off. The bonding that sometimes happens seems to make it worse, for me at least. Yeah, you go feed yourself 48k RAM. Hopefully see you later on. If not, enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by. Let's try to see if we can make our way down here. Really a massive pain in the ass. You can sort of see what's in front of you, but sometimes it seems like it's very difficult. Where were we last time? Somewhere over here. Yeah. Protection from the element costs gems, so casting it is bad unless we really need to. I'd like to reserve it for those few cases where we actually do. I think we're actually pretty close over here. I'm not convinced there is anywhere for us to go. We haven't rested either. Don't have a full set of points. It's okay, we were in the correct spot when we saved. We'll just load again. Try to get to that little stone in the middle there without having to use protection from the elements to reduce our damage from the fire. That's pretty tough to do. You can see it there. What you can't see is that there is probably a river of lava in between, so I'm thinking we teleport 2 squares south. Actually 3 squares south. And we obviously need to be facing it a certain direction. That's nice. So we need to take the damage and turn. Three squares. We need to go there from this direction. At least you know. So we need to face it. We need to get to it from the northern side. We need to be facing north. Rest here. Go there. Move forward. And here we'll save. Take down this monster. I hit on every cast. Still takes like 30 of these to bring these down. Now we need to go back again. Rest. And continue beating him up with the frostbite. Game is pretty consistent, at least in how many we need to beat this. Can jump over here and then walk over here where we can rest. And then we need to find a way of approaching this from the north. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares south. Right. Takes us right here. And we can go here, which takes us here. Jump over this using 3 squares east. Quite the puzzle, this little thing. And we have to make it probably easiest to just go here, right? Jump over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares east. Still alive. Roughly there, right? Can we see it from here? No, probably not. Okay, so this is a bit of a pain in the ass. Where are we here? Y8. How far does this extend? I assume you can't, but it's a good point. The answer to that question is no, you cannot levitate over lava. As my brother-in-law discovered, you cannot always fly a drone over lava either. Because not all drones like the heat. His simply melted and went into the volcano. Now it's an X drone. Let's try and see if we can get here. I think this is basically the spot. Right, it was 3 jumps from here, right? So it's here. Yeah, sort of see it there. It's not from the northern side, but it's from the west, so it's only 1 turn instead of 2. So we need to go 1, 2, 3 forward here. See if we can do this. Volcano cave. The hell is in here? Yeah, sudden death. Okay. It's at least not something simple. Hey there, Ava, welcome in. Yeah, you better behave when Ava's around. Yeah, I don't know if this really serves any purpose. All we're doing is losing gems, and we may be gaining a little experience, but mostly just losing gems. Let's try something different for a bit. And, wondering if we should finish off the cyclone stuff. Was there a gem to be paid for walking on water? No. That leaves that option to us. We can finish the watery bits. What's this? I assume this is temporary. Yeah, it is. Would be nice if we could go hit a fountain in real life to what the hell is that? That's a water dragon. How fun. I assume we get some sort of bonus for beating this guy, so let's see if we have a chance to cast some actual spells his way. Possibly the fireball. Is that a threat, Amiga 500 Gamer? The number of spells we can cast when we're this low on gems is pretty much none. Which is pretty shitty, if you ask me. How are we doing in terms of hit points? Not all that good. How many gems do we have? We have 2 of them. We have 2 gems. That's less than great. I think he's going to kill us simply because we can't use the correct amount of magic on him. No, actually not, but once more, absolutely nothing to be gained by doing this. Our game really is incredibly stingy with the rewards. Didn't even get a single piece of gold. I figured fighting a dragon would at least yield us something, but alas, no. Not even a coin with a hole in it. Seems we haven't quite finished mapping this either. Get this over with. Sprites might actually give us some gems, and they might curse us to death as well, but we need the gems badly enough that I don't care. It's a bottle. On the partage inside the bottle. No message in the bottle. Sting wasn't there. Sending out an SOS. Yeah. Someone call the police. Let's finish this. Actually, wasn't a ton left to map here. So let's try to beat these squares. Might as well go all the way down. There was another bottle there. A crossbow. Now, tell me how one would fit a crossbow in a bottle of that size. That's an interesting task, let alone a partage. Usually when you discover that you need like a 7-inch reach, it's there's another way to play it. Granted that some other players have ways of extending their fingers which are probably way beyond yours, but there's sometimes an easier way, including different types of tuning. One of the funniest examples I've heard of that was a band here called Nýdansk, and a story they told during a concert once that one of the band members was playing around with the guitar, and he found a tuning he really liked, and wrote a song. And it was all fine and dandy, except and they recorded the sound using the guitar in question, and they were never able to reproduce that tuning again. So they were really never able to perform the song live, because they couldn't get quite that tuning back. And I find that absolutely hilarious. Oh, it's a lost song. It's been recorded, but they can't play it. Let's head back over here so we can rest. Not doing too hot. How much food do we have? 7 days worth of food. That's fine. It's safe. Another sprite. The killer one of that. What's that? A fairy wand. Wand of fairy magic. Some sort of quest item. No doubt something that we need to give to someone for a prize. Enchant the item scroll. Walk on water here. Take that, sprite. At least he gives us gems back. Are we cursed? Yes, we are. That's a monetary fix instead of a gem one. I'll take it. Some sort of swamp land here. More sprites. No doubt hardware ones. Something called a swamp thing as well. Not a particularly strong little thing. And we can pretty easily take care of. Yeah, thanks for shouting out Gleeser, Eva. But definitely go give Gleeser a follow if you haven't already. Another one of these water dragons there. And have the best of luck. Did earlier. Less than great to have to go at it again. Might cast protection from the elements here against Watto. What element is it? Just water that he's throwing at us. Get here. It's cold. It is cold that he's throwing at us. So. So potentially we cast the protection, do slightly better and be able to defeat him using very little magic, which is really the only way for us to approach this. I find it very unlikely that protection from the element ages. That would be incredibly unfair, but I can check it. This guy is going to kill us. It seems like he's basically stuck in this position though, which is really He's only aged about 7 years. Yeah, you think it's the day of protection? Yeah, it could be. Could be. I haven't really used them. They're very expensive in terms of spell points and gems, so I've been reluctant to use them. A couple of these guys just hanging there. Don't really seem to be able to move. Basically just standing there in the water. What on earth is this, by the way?
Without the proper key to this tower, you may not pass, mortals.
Not allowed entry into this fine tower here. Tower of Power. Maybe leave us alone. You big meanie. Just not doing so hot there for a while. What do we have in terms of gold? Very little. Not earning any treasure at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. My solution to that was basically to...
Because it's a 64, it's very powerful. Because it's Commodore, it's very affordable.
Thanks for
I am gonna go
bits.
play more Metroid. Here's a bit of gold for ya. Cheers 64.
Thanks for the 64 bits for the RAM. You enjoy Metroid. I actually think the game crashed. At least the mouse and keyboard are non-responsive. Reboot time. That would be quite the achievement. It's not the same machine even. And the streaming PC is not connected to the C64 that was in the ad, which is not connected to the retro PC. Well, that would be pretty cool if it was able to do that. C64 works in mysterious ways. There was a warning that this game is sometimes unstable. Someone mentioned in particular that playing the MT32 mode of the game is near impossible because it constantly crashes. Let's at least take care of these sprites, although we can't finish off the dragons there. Yeah, maybe that's the thing, the retro PC can't keep up with the Commodore. Undoubtedly the Commodore is keeping up with it, however. We doubled our gem count by beating the pixies. Here comes our man. We have found the skull of a person long dead. Something called Ligono's missing skull. We have some sort of quest for that. E3 12-8. Yes, we do. Good use of the C64, undoubtedly. Should be D3 12-8. That's not actually that far away from us. Pretty close actually. More sprites. Finish this quest. My skull, thank you. Already I can feel my tie to this world fading. Listen to the sound of the surf for your spell. Recharge item, 40,000 experience. No gold, no gems. I really could have used a little bit of compensation, monetary compensation. Take that, something. I don't think you can actually die from being cursed, which is a good thing because Can barely afford to fix that. If that is the case. Turning into the Simply Red song. Money's too tight to mention. Damn thing. Don't know what's the best way to approach this. Quite difficult to defeat, actually. Probably need to cast a protection spell and should probably teleport right to the square where he's sitting. So we don't have to take multiple hits before we can even approach the guy. That would be a good idea. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares at least forward. Teleport spell costs us nothing in terms of gems at least. Hey there, Long Sans, welcome in. Spell failed. That's rather nasty of you. Means he gets 2 turns, right? Oh no, and many gems do we have? We have 65. We have 65 gems. At least 4 the fireball. We're gonna need to use the power cure as well. And, Inferno would probably be good. At least removes him from the picture. Although we did have to spend some resources doing so.
Pleasant dreams.
Likewise, Xeen, you enjoy your dreams, you massive asshole. Switch back to the walk on water spell. At least one other dragon in our path here. It's not right here though. What's here? Discovered a cave full of blue speckled sprite eggs. Crush the eggs, yes. You ruin the nesting place and crush the eggs. 10k experience. Fairly sure we have a level or 2. Very little in the way of gold. We can probably not afford it, even if we were to sell the items we've acquired. How sad for you that you're stuck on your little square there. Wouldn't it be sad if we were to simply wipe you off with magic? Okay. Are we headed for another dragon battle? If we are, probably a good idea to save the game. Yeah, we are. Best to try to get this over with as soon as we can. Power Cure. A Sorcerer. And, a nice little Inferno. Instant death to the dragon. Still have 85 gems. Seems rather weird that we don't get anything back for beating him. More sprites. At least you get some gems for taking down the sprites. Six per sprite. Message in a bottle, yeah. Boots. There's a little bit of money to be found in each of these items, so we can probably at least sell them at the blacksmiths and gain a little bit of money. And this the another of these fountains: might, endurance, speed, and accuracy. It's pretty nice. What kind of system is in the what computer is this? That's the Roland SC55 synth on top of the machine, and this is an A-Open Super Socket 7 AMD K6 300 or so, give or take. 256 megs of RAM. 97, 98-ish kind of system. Pretty fitting for the most of the games we're playing on this system. And I have another tower, which is slightly more recent, Pentium 4. Which we've occasionally used for the slightly more recent games. The other day I bought an Amiga 4000 tower. It should have been in my hands yesterday, but it got delayed at the post office. It won't be in my hands until Monday. I will be featuring that on stream during the Amiga streams on Wednesdays going forward. Really should have taken this guy from distance using spells. Because you really need to approach him like this. Fighting from range is great. And rest. And save. Move on. We missed. Not twice though. As you've been here before. What's this then? You have returned my wand of fairy magic. Now peace can be restored to the forest. Please accept this gold as a reward. Yeah, give me some gold. 45,000, 25,000 gold. That's given that we had like 300, that's quite the boast. It's doubled. Added 2 zeros to our gold reserves, which is nice. Now we could potentially at least afford to train. The sprites are also kind of fixing our gem situation a little bit here. I won't go back to town and restore our health and uncurse us until we're done with the sprites. We would just get cursed again. So it happens with so it happens with the sprites. So their main thing, curse. The rangers. Poisoned. Great. Of course, we could take these guys down with a single spell, but I'm trying to my very best to save the gems. And cure poison is gem free. Still cursed though. Cursed and weak. And I have to take care of this using some sort of magic. So really the only thing we can do, I think the fireball might be our friend here. Potentially again. Again. Wasted 6 gems on this, but we really weren't in a position to do anything else. To rest. How many of us are poisoned? All of us, except for the cleric. Okay, we're no longer poisoned, just cursed. That's a better condition, although perhaps not a great one. That's River City, right? Yeah. That's River City. So we could at least go there at some point and lick our wounds a little bit, get ourselves patched up and trained. It's this hut. That's Medine, the fisherman. You have slain the monsters of the lake. Here, I insist you take this as a token of my appreciation. 100k experience and a medal. Sort of medal. A true medal. That's nice. Would have preferred cash. Maybe we should start a cash-only business in this game. Not accept trinkets as payment. Stop poisoning us, you annoying little thing. Wanna buy the land this lovely castle rests upon. 50k gold. Nope, Ebenezer, we don't want to buy land for 50k gold. We don't even have 50k gold. Ebenezer is a good name for the real estate agent though. Scrooge himself. Where's the frostbite? Here it is. One extra rest. I need to use a spell. At least we get 5 gems back, so that's a net positive. Hey there, Will. Welcome in. Cursed in the forest. That's basically us at the moment. Yeah, nice try. As I told Ava earlier, I might add that in during the season of fermented shark, which is really around the mid-winter festival. When it's pretty readily available. back in the times where refrigeration was not really an option. All of the food that was eaten during that period was had to be kept in some other way, and it was fermented, or it was smoked, pickled, or treated in some way to make sure it would keep. That was basically the only way to approach it. And during this festival here, for the people that still celebrate, basically eat that food. Some people think it's a delicacy, others go along for the ride. It was a point where people would have a feast during the mid of winter. After which you would basically be stuck with eating not a lot of meat for the rest of winter. This wasn't all that long ago, and it sort of reminds us how vulnerable we are. Stop bothering me, tree. Are we doing for food 4 days? Okay. I'll continue for a bit more. Turn the music back on. It doesn't loop automatically, you sort of have to nudge it a little bit. I noticed that our weapons are largely useless at this point, probably require fixing. Another one of these swamp things. Yeah, I'm not gonna get me to eat the cod liver oil either. Though That's something that many people do every morning. It's just a way of getting your vitamin D and your omega fatty acids. It's not that bad.
Only with the proper stone can I let you go in. Go away.
Only with the proper stone can you enter this. So you have to bring Keith Richards with you to enter this particular dungeon. Perhaps Mick Jagger, who knows. I don't think anyone else was poisoned. Nope. Tackling these rangers one at a time, really. Yeah, the trees, yeah. They're lovely. I think we're gonna have to waste a spell here. Probably from the sorcerer himself. I grow increasingly tired of having these drawn out fights with this guy. Two less rangers. Two more squares. Already mat. What's this? Tower of Power.
Without the proper key to this tower, you may not pass, mortals.
Okay. Need some sort of key for this tower as well. Found lots of different dungeons. Very few which we can actually access. Explored a good chunk of the outside world in the game, actually. Maybe the key is simply hiding inside one of these barrels. Down with the swamp things. We have a ranger. What's in this tent? He told the elf priest while traveling through Troll Forest recently. I was ambushed in my haste to escape. I dropped the holy book of elvenkind. I can only hope that it has not been found, for if it happens to fall into the wrong hand, it could lead to the extinction of my entire race. I'll reward you well if you can return it to me. No doubt we will find this book somewhere. Have you been everywhere? At least we've been to many places. There are 2 of them. It's worth it to use the fireball spell. Costs 2 gems and affects both of them. If we use it twice, it's 4 gems, we get 10 back. That's a surplus of 6. Rather annoying that we have to think like this, but yeah, I'm sure the tailor is buying entire rolls of the purple. At least the enemies are well dressed. There's only one of them. It's very tempting to just try to use the frostbite, which costs us basically nothing. Only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. I don't know why. Yeah, he doesn't know why. Knows the X though. I'm sure some people would make him an X spot if he told that joke. These guys really aren't all that difficult. They're just, given our current condition at the moment, rather annoying. It's on cooldown. Yeah, it needs a while to come up with another bad joke. Evil Ranger camp, yeah. You ruin their food, burn their tents, and poison their water, 10,000 experience. You hear about the fire at the campsite, the heat was intense. Nice there, one man conquer, welcome in. Here to save us from the lack of dad jokes. Nothing here, it says. I'm pretty sure that's a well. Not oh well. About to enter into the icy terrains here. Should probably head to town and take a little break before proceeding there. See if we can uncurse ourselves and at least fix our weapons. Perhaps train. We need a little TLC at the moment. The party has been on the road for a long time. It's an ice troll. Not immune to ice, obviously. I would. Or is he? Does appear to be quite a bit more difficult. How does he keep restoring his health? Yet nothing for beating him. Get nothing for beating him. That's a pretty tough deal. They should have cast the sleep spell or awaken spell there. $300 gold though. Is there no Will Torres score command? We should definitely add one. What do you wanted to say? What's this? We have found the Holy Book of Elvenkind. How nice of them to just park it right here. So I'll go back to that dude on the way back. To visit the town before. Where was that guy? I wanted this book again. It's here, up here somewhere. Yes, we have. Gold. Good. $60k experience, 25k gold. Okay. Just so happens that River City is right here, and River City is actually a decent town. Has a temple and modern conveniences such as a blacksmith. Pray and Pay is the temple's name.
May we help you?
Yeah, 322 on curse. Wonder how much it is. Over at Vertigo,
Where to?
they say it pays to shop around. Perhaps it does. Slime Temple,
May we help you?
save 100 per character. At 600. Seen worse. We'll take everything right now. Unusually poor. So hit the blacksmith as well.
What do you want?
Wanna browse? You ape. I have to fix stuff. All of our weapons are broken. Undoubtedly, most of the armor as well cost us. Yeah. The more expensive the armor, the more expensive it is to fix. Okay. Let's switch into cell mode. This can go. This can go. This can go. This can go. And this can go. We're keeping an eye out for items that have high value. One thing I've noticed here is that this is a pretty big flaw. When weapons are broken and you fix them, you need to re-equip them. And if you don't, basically unequipped. Yeah, thanks a lot for moderating, Ava, and being here in general. You sleep well and have a pleasant flight. I believe people are actually flying somewhere again. Yeah, it seems pretty weird that it unequips it for you, and it's even stranger that it does it just for the weapons. It doesn't actually do it for the armor. that remains equipped. This flaming sling seems like a fine piece of weaponry. Welcome in, Jimmy Colorado. Can we hey there, Retro Panther.
Just home from work.
Thanks for the resub.
What do you want?
We're doing the evening shift stuff now. And what does this true metal actually do? Gives you plus 20 accuracy. What does the icy necklace do? Slight resistance to cold. Ouch, Panther, that's a difficult weekend. Ending at midnight on what is essentially Sunday, starting again 5:15 Monday. That's not much of a break. Basically one day, barely a day. Yeah, we'll keep these potions. They are good to have around. Amber cloak. This is a pretty expensive cloak. Only gives a +4 though. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You sacrifice your free time at one point and gain it again at some other point. What does the silver cloak do for us? +3. Okay, so this is definitely a better piece of armor than a silver cloak. We'll unequip that. And equip this one. Instead, we can certainly which one is better, the pearl or the silver? Can do with all the assistance armor class wise that we can give to the sorcerer. He's pretty damned weak. What does this do for us? +3, it's basically the same item. But yeah, it's worth more. Sell this one. Okay. Of course, the shield as well. We'll better pair of boots. And at least some of us are wearing, or transfer them over. Of course, we want to make a little money, but we also want to upgrade our equipment when we can. So there's a chance to use the items. I would rather use them than sell them. I just don't want to carry around a bunch of stuff we can't use. Would make no sense. We have to try to remember that we need a decent weapon for the for the sorcerer. He basically has almost nothing. In terms of weaponry, it just has the club that came with the character, which is obviously pretty crap. I equipped this true metal. There was a plus 20 accuracy, which is a huge bonus. And nothing. This whistle is useful. We used it before to get out of tough situations. This enchant item scroll could also potentially be useful. Gained about 10k of gold during this, and we did level up weaponry and armor a little bit. So that's good. We also fixed a bunch of weapons and armor, so we gained more money than is immediately apparent, because we spent quite a bit of money fixing what we did have.
Where to?
I need to go to River City and train. Where was that? Street fighting thing again. It's not here, obviously. Here it is.
Looking to train?
Looking to train, yeah, we are.
Good job, good job. 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 Good job, good job.
12 good jobs. That means we gained 2 levels per character. Spent 15,000 training and still have 54,000 gold, give or take. Maybe we will buy that land after all. We have some things to take care of before we do that though. Save right here. For heading out again, we have that snowy terrain to finish. 200 gems, 55,000 gold. Better situation than we started with, at least, and we've also explored a bit. How much was this nonsense again? Yeah, we'll buy it. I'm sure we'll regret it. We've been scammed out of 50k for some sort of money pit. It's part of some sort of quest, something to do with the castle. Undoubtedly have to complete it. Although there were definitely things in game number 3 that you did not need to finish. evil archer. I like how he falls on his ass when you hit him. At least we get decently good returns for this guy. Both gold and gems. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Seems they cover. You sort of have to take care of them using something like the Inferno spell. Two fireballs was enough this time around. You get nothing back for beating them, so seems harsh. I have 3 of these guys now. Certainly afford to use spells. It's a net plus though. See if we can get out of this mess so we can rest up. It's good to have completed this side. Means that we are able to escape to relative safety at least. What's this? Tower of Power.
Without the proper key to this tower, you may not pass, mortals.
Wondering if this is a single set of keys that we need here, or whether we're just so far from beating the game that we haven't been able to access any of these keys. We've explored what is now a pretty good chunk of the outside in the game. Still don't seem to have a single key.
Only with the proper stone can I let you go in. Go away.
These need stones and the castles need keys, neither of which we seem to actually have. And to defeat these guys, we need fireballs and gems, which we don't have. Missed an opportunity to burn one of the camps there. We'll get to that. Not wasting valuable gems on this at least. We've stumbled upon a camp with targets, strings, feathers and arrows everywhere. Maybe an archer's camp, yes. 20k experience for burning down the archer's camp. 3000 gold, 50 gems. That's a bonus. we can do with. It's a hut. Lava, great. You can't imagine how much time you've saved me. Take this widget as payment. I've said it before, cash only. What did we find exactly? Some sort of quest item. A widget. I've forgotten what it is that we were searching for this guy. Something, obviously, something we already completed. It's a very nice feature that the game basically keeps tabs of all the various things that we promised to complete, as well as a list of those that we promised it to, and where they are. This is pretty nice. Possible, but we only need to waste one of the fireball spells from this guy. Missed part of this. Supposed to kill some trolls. All dead by the end of the decade. Great reward for rushing. Okay. This was regarding the ice trolls. I missed the first part of the message. And, already probably halfway done or whatever, killing all of these trolls, so we're planning to finish that anyway. One spell is enough. Leave it at that. We do need to kill him before our round is over. He recovers if we don't. And rest here and save. The stench of this cave tells you that trolls have been living in it. It is filled with things that trolls find valuable. Bones, straw beds, fist-sized rocks and hides. Destroy it, yes. You burn everything you can. What you cannot burn, you throw outside. 20,000 experience. $5K gold. That's decent. There's another layer. Oh, this is the Cave of Illusion. Okay. Well, this is at least a dungeon we can actually enter. Keep that in mind. Could finish the outside mapping here. Go all the way to the end of the world in this direction at least. What's here? Nothing here. Already finished this, whatever it was. Well of accuracy, temporary accuracy improvement. A3. Yeah, solved his problem already. Ah yes, we had this mission of taking care of the Cyclops. Five gems. Nasty things. Should have bought food in River City. We sort of forgot. Or when I say we, I mean me. I sort of forgot. Pretty nasty little buggers. I forgot to too, but we did promise someone that we would take care of this Cyclops. Pain. Temporary plus 50 resistance to cold. Always picking on the sorcerer. That makes sense. He's the weakest of us all. I think think we're now officially out of food. We have like 3 units left, right? And 9 on hand. We can eat once more. That's it. Curing is expensive. Burn this outpost. Glumnug Gnome King, we saw the Cyclops' outpost burning at a distance. You have our eternal thanks. Songs will be sung in your honor for generations to come. Take these treasures. It isn't much, but it's all we have to give. I don't care about the songs, man. Where's the moolah? No moolah, just a bunch of items. That's fine. Maybe they're actually valuable items. Let's head back to River City for a bit. Buy some food. Get twice as much food for what is essentially the same price. If we walk right past it somewhere, probably. Here it is. Yep, yep, yep. Now let's find the tavern. It's around here somewhere. That's the blacksmith. Might as well take a look at these items that we recovered here. Any maze? These are fairly useless. Very expensive plate armor. Expensive gauntlets as well. Spread these gauntlets around. This one instead. What's the difference in armor class between the two of them?
What do you want?
Considering how expensive it is to repair, I also have to give that some consideration. This is our current plate armor, gives us a +10. This is the one that we would put instead, it gives us a +13, but it's also many times the price. And in addition to that, it would be very expensive to repair. So, in our current situation, a bad idea, but still keep it around.
What do you want?
Won't be poor forever. Hopefully. Yeah, I was going to take a look if we could use this mace or this pike with the with the sorcerer. Because that would be nice. No, neither actually.
What do you want?
Tough cookie. I'll sell both of them then. He remains difficult to shop for. There was some net gain there, maybe about 10,000 or so. We gained. Good result. This is the training. Where's the tavern? I should focus on trying to remember where to find the tavern. This is the temple. This was the guild. The tavern was somewhere on the greener side of town. It's sort of tough to find your way around this place. This is pretty large green area here. This was not the tavern, was it? Nope. What's the bank? Various skill-based places. Where on earth did we hide the tavern in this? That's the temple again. No, this is actually the tavern. Okay, it's over on this side.
Hello, travelers.
Hello there.
Thank you. Goodbye.
50 gold for 20 days. Yeah, good night, Roger Panther. Thanks for coming. You sleep well. Try to relax a little bit on your only vacation day. Okay, so probably if we approach it from this direction, we can just go straight ahead. At least now we have plenty of food. Let's finish exploring the outskirts of this map here. Actually finished quite a bit of it. These are the last bits of the outside map. We've mapped large parts of this already. This was where the hut was. More of the Cyclops. Take that, Mr. Cyclops. Get another one. Still too dangerous to rest. So, go to the road, rest here. It's the end of the world as we know it here, on the outskirts of this. What's this? Well, that gives us plus 250 spell points. I very recently got crushed by a pile of books, but I suppose I've only got my shelf to blame. Yeah. Should have gotten a better shelf. In fact, note to shelf, get a better shelf. No, don't worry about it at all. Will's very much enjoying them. I am as well. Okay, let's take a quick peek at the quest list. Destroy the lair of the trolls. We've undoubtedly done that. E363. Let's take back the civilized. Thank you for killing the trolls, civilized one. Your spirit job has saved us many lives and much discomfort. For that, we shall teach you the super shelter spell. Yeah, as usual, actually. Also gave us 75k experience. You're welcome to converse with us anytime, civilized ones. Thank you, sir. Yeah, retrieve the Scroll of Insight from the Castle Basenji and return it to Ari. It's one of the desert missions. Free Kroto from the clutches of the evil wizard Tasso and return to Artemis. Yeah. Find the sixth mirror. We haven't found that yet. And then there are these weird season changing things. Wife, honey, I'm pregnant. Me, well, what do we do now? Why? Well, I guess we should go to a baby doctor. Me, I think I'd be a lot more comfortable going to an adult doctor. That's a terrible joke. It might be the worst one so far tonight. But, I haven't figured out the changing of the seasons here. I'm not touching that until we have a better idea. There are actually very few quests in the notes, considering all the ones that we've already accepted. We've accepted a ton of things to do. What's wrong with them? They're weak from all the walking. Let's head back to the castle for a bit. And it's either that or we head up to the desert and try our luck with this Castle Basenji, or whatever it was called again. It's at least a place I think we can actually enter, which is a plus. What was that Sphinx thing again? Ah yes, we do not have her amulet. Where was this castle again? Somewhere in A1. It's here. Was this the guy that wanted the thing? Yeah, the Scroll of Insight. How about the Scroll of Outside? How'd you like that joke? Welcome to Castle Basenji. Apparently level 1 out of X. Who knows how many. Is that, by the way? That's a werewolf. And where? Well, it's right there. How do you like that joke? Not particularly strong. But what? Poisonous? No. Gives you disease. See what sort of reward we get. Seems to be very little in the way of rewards. We'll try to just tackle that using melee as much as we can, at least. When you search a werewolf bed, don't be surprised to find a werewolf. It's the great outdoors. These are not particularly tough. Doing an okay job with them. Won't be opening the crates until we finish the rest off. Not bite off more than we can chew. Particularly with the very chewy werewolves here. Missed. Found the sword. We do sometimes find needles in haystacks. Apparently sometimes also swords. Okay. Onward. Boots. Okay. It's the end of this area over here. Where do we go from here exactly? Yeah, through this grate. More werewolves, and I'm not even in Paris. Nice deceased little well. Staircase upstairs as well. 3 werewolves. That's a waste of fireball on these guys. Tackling 3 of them without some sort of magic seems stupid. Another pair of 3 there. Although the rewards aren't great, I think it's still better to approach 3 of them together like this. I think it would be really stupid to try to tackle them without some sort of magic. Might not be the strongest on the planet, but still do some damage. What the hell is there? Who is that? What is his damage? Is he immune to magic? That's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I don't think that's Harry though. Immune to magic. Probably. Not immune to melee though. Definitely not. Another of these guys. Let's not give him a chance to hit us with endless spells. Let's get close. Please accept this gift of being beaten in the face with a mace. And this pretty big room here, filled with various things. Okay, interesting. Got a +10 fire resistance here. What's here? Scroll of Depression. $5,000 experience, but now we're depressed. Of electricity, that's undoubtedly resistance to electricity. Where's the soul of when you need it? Soul of Confusion. Get 5,000 experience, but also get confused. Some of these things aren't permanent. Is this the head honcho here? No, it's just a regular wizard. Let's rest here. He's still depressed. I have to wonder how we can solve that problem when we get to it. Ball of Insanity. No doubt turn insane. Ball of Electricity. Take that. All the non-magical casters. Ball of Weakness. Take that for the Cleric. Scroll of Fire. Take that for the Ranger. And some of these things we can simply sleep off. Not all of them. Don't remember if we actually have a remove condition spell somewhere in our midst. We might not, and we probably don't. So he'll remain insane. Bit. And he'll remain depressed, although I don't really see how it's affecting us. Damn traps. Two of these guys. nice. Two more. That might really be too much. Yeah, it was. Didn't even check to see. That was a stupid mistake. Don't remember when we saved last. Every time you get cocky in this game, I've said this multiple times, you end up dead. Okay, it wasn't all that long ago. It was during the scrolls. I'm wondering if we should just sort of tempting to just 5,000 experience. It isn't all that great of a reward. Wondering if we should simply skip those. Skip the scroll of depression. We won't skip the scroll of electricity though. Take that. Happily. Skip the scroll of confusion. And the scroll of insanity. Not the scroll of electricity, we'll take that. Skip the scroll of weakness, but not the scroll of fire. Only gained a bit of reacted resistance to fire and electricity and spread amongst the front four of the party. Probably a good idea. Be a little bit smarter about this approach here. At least the rest here. After the fire trap, before approaching the what is essentially 4 of these wizards. Now face a block of 3. Stop this. Here comes the last one. Make the hits count, boys. We're gonna have to cast the protection from elements before going into this battle. That is unavoidable. I have to take the hit. Let's finish off this part here and mapping these squares first. Take the hit from the fire trap. Rest here. Not open the door just yet. Protection from elements. Fire. Yeah. Not so tough now, are you? The spell is enormously useful, but comes at a cost, obviously. Trying to build up a stockpile of gems so we don't have to worry as much about it, but game is pretty stingy on the gems. It get 100 gems for beating these guys though. What's here? Scroll of personality. Let's save before we approach this. Assume this raises your personality level, which is a good thing to have for the cleric as well as the paladin. So allow them to get these two. What does this give you? Scroll of speed. How are we doing in terms of speed? 23, 21, 29, 17. Yeah, later, Gleaser. Thanks for coming. Don't know how long I'll actually continue this madness. Little while yet. Another scroll of speed. Scroll of intellect. That's for the sorcerer. And then eventually the ranger, if there's another one, which potentially there is, over here. Yeah. Give that to the ranger. Affects the spell points. Walked straight into that trap again. Good job. That's a very good question. That's an excellent question. I simply don't know. Probably not a high percentage. We haven't started on the Worlds of 5 yet, and we've basically done the outside of this one, but very few dungeons, so we might be 20% into this one, 10% into the entire game. It's probably gonna be 50 streams or whatever. At least a decently high number. So another one over there. Let's run outside and recover. Thing is also that certain parts can take forever in these games. You can stroll through bits and pieces, sort of aging. That's bad. Certainly not worth it. Yeah, right here though. This is bad. I'm not touching this. Full of magic. Plus 10 magic resistance. Load. Might give that tonight. A staircase to yet another floor in this fine castle. Not falling for that joke again. New troll of a game. Now these parts of the castle interlink like this. There's another door here to the third floor. Probably doesn't matter which path we take, but let's take this one. Level 3 it is. This is more magic resistance. What are we doing for that? 10 here. 12 here. 20 here. 0 here. 5 here. 7 here. That gives us 20 here, 12 here. A decent trade. Is this the head honcho here? Cult leader. Didn't like the Inferno spell. Passed away very suddenly. Not in an airplane crash. What's this? Scroll of energy. Probably resistance to energy. 7. 18. 2. 5. 5. And 7. Two does seem rather poor. Another scroll of energy. 5. Let's give it to the knight though. Make him slightly more resistant to all of this. A chest. 20k gold, 1,000 gems. All in all, this has been pretty nice little castle. Gotten quite a bit of treasure for very little effort so far. Although that remains to be seen. Let's go to the What's the password? It's ABC123. Okay, it's not ABC123. Okay, we need to finish something else before approaching this. It's obvious. Ah, yes. A fire trap wouldn't be the same without it. Try to finish this off here. Again, Broomhatter. Okay. This is where we came in, right? Yeah, it is. Already searched this. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Didn't go through this door though. A ring. And a staircase downwards to the dungeon, no doubt. Yeah. More werewolves. Yeah, it was a way too strong spell. The fireball is more than enough. Waste of gems, but at least we have 1500 gems. Quite a bit more than we had there for a while. Another scroll of insanity. We don't need to become insane. At least not particularly. Scroll of death. Don't want to die either. More insanity. More death. Are we going backwards or no? It's just the same things repeating. And what do we have here? Pretty long corridor. 5,000 experience. Save here. Yeah, later, Longshanks. Thanks for stopping by. These are apparently just nice little gifts. Try to spread them around. Thanks for that. Just a cleric that hasn't received a free gift. And now they all have 6 chests for 6 party members. That's mighty nice of the game. Should we continue onwards here? Let's jump past this rather annoying trap there at the start. Of course we can't. Can we use the teleport spell? Yes. Solved. Okay, 2 more crates. In the previous dungeon that we tackled, we had a nice little run-in with a dragon. Pretty much killed us every chance he got. Probably traps here, but there's nothing to do except walk into them. Trapped peasant, thank you for saving me. Okay. At least we're doing some good in the world. Loop the song again, I think. No trap. Another trapped peasant. Another 10,000 experience. Another hunt for this password. We kinda need. To move ahead with the rest. Pretty close to gaining a level just in this castle. Gained quite a bit of experience for doing very little. I once overheard the cult leader say something about their wolf. I wonder if that's the password. Could be the password. Did we already complete this part? I think we did actually. I don't think we had fully finished. We searched this, right? Yeah. Did we? Yeah, we finished everything outside of the grate, so basically we're done with this, except for the bit on the 3rd floor, for which we needed the password. I have a riddle for you. How often can the same retro streamer step into the same fire trap without bypassing it? I don't know the answer yet, but so far we've done it at least 4 times. What are the odds that I remember it on the way back? Not that much. Is it their wolf? Yes, it is. Lovely wizards. Leave me alone. I'm a tourist. Going to use the power cure here on the wizard. See if we can might do it here as well. You should have cast the protection of the elements as well. Please take this Inferno spell. It's sort of more fun to use these spells when you get to use them seldomly. Game would probably be a little bit too easy if you had unlimited resources for this. These walls are a little creepy. It sort of looks like there's a human face in the walls. Well, I'm sure there's not. Or maybe there is. It's a room full of scrolls. Let's rest in case there's something nasty waiting for us here. Don't want to be damaged when we approach that. This will basically be the last thing we do tonight. What's this? Scroll of depression. Don't need to be depressed. Scroll of confusion. Don't need to be confused. Scroll of death. We don't need to die. Scroll of insanity. Don't need to be insane. Scroll of insight. Well, that is perhaps useful. Let's see what that gives us. Ah, yes, that's the scroll we were looking for. Another scroll of insanity. That's the quest item we were looking for. Scroll of insight. Another scroll of death. Another scroll of confusion. And another scroll of depression. And the complimentary treasure chest. 20k gold and 1000 gems again. Quite a bit of loot gained here. We now have 2500 gems, 76k gold, about 3.8 million experience total, and added quite a bit to the resistance to various elements in this castle as well. Now we will go back and step into every single possible trap that we can on our way out. Let's go. We'll go back. We'll find that guy that was looking for the scroll again, and give him his scroll back, and then we'll head to River City and save the game there and turn in for tonight. Shall we avoid the fire trap just once? Yeah, once. This is where we came in, right? No, actually it isn't. This is where we came in. Yeah. And here. Right. Yeah. There's the door. Yes. I think the hut of the guy looking for it was just right here. You have destroyed the wizard cult that killed my master, thank you. And with the help of this scroll, I can become a wizard. As a payment for your services, I give you the amulet of the northern sphinx. Okay, that's to gain entrance to the sphinx that is closest to us here. 750,000 experience, and the jeweled amulet of the northern sphinx that brings the total amount of experience gained to about 1 million, which is pretty nice. That's more than a level. At least two of these sphinxes. That's probably what we will tackle next stream, actually. How many open quests do we have now then at the moment? Only 3 of them, actually. It's a pretty good result. There's a lovely river city. Let's go in there and see how much we can train and then save. There's the Streets of Rage here. Street fighting is right here.
Looking to train?
Yes.
Good job, good job. Good job. Not today. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Now reaching the outskirts of how much we can train in this town. We need to find another town in which we can actually train. I think I saved. I'll save again just in case. Wait to those. Still 9 of you here. I admire your persistence. Let's see who's on here. Appreciate it if you would stick around for the raid. What's the Renaissance doing? was hoping to push you towards someone that's also playing something similar, but as usual at this time on a Saturday, not a great deal of people actually on. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to pass them my way. Well, I struggle to find someone here. Let's rate Shalan. He's playing Resident Evil. In a hot minute since we rated Shalan. It's a nice diversion from what we usually do. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks again for the resub, Retro Panther. Thanks for the cheers for the 8K RAM. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for modding. Ava, I know you've gone to bed. More Sack McCracken next Wednesday when we're close to finishing the game. And then Lands of Lore next Friday. Until then, later, guys.